on a Kia Sorento with a V6. As you can see, I've already taken the little top cover off. The screws that have to be removed, there's not too many actually, but there's one screw here, 1, 2, 3 bolts under here, and then 2 bolts here and 2 bolts here. Those have to be removed. And then there's one more screw nut that has to come off this side. Sorry, it's a nut, and on the other side it's a nut as well. All I'm disconnecting for cabling and hoses is all only on the right side here. You can see that I've removed a hose here, and disconnected the wiring that goes in here. You can see that this has all been disconnected here. Took off this hose here so I could get to the 3 bolts that go through this to get to this plenum piece here. So it's mostly loose except for this last back piece. And I'm going to do that, and then what I'll do is I'll lift it up off the studs, back, up, and then over on its back over to this side over here. As you can see, I've got this lifted up off to the left here, and this it kind of was a little bit of a struggle to get past this wiring harness here, but I didn't have to disconnect anything on this side, on the left side. I just had to kind of work it all the way back, get it past this lip here, and then pull it out and up and flip it over upside down. Don't do what I did and lose this out of there and have to take it apart and put it back in again. So this little seal here, because that'll cause you issues. But as you can see, the only things that have been removed are only stuff on the right side. So it's not too much. I've already mentioned the other bolts on the front. Just as a note, there is this 10 millimeter back here in the back that has to come off to get it off. And this is a 14 millimeter, the only 14 millimeter. Everything else is 10 millimeter. And of course, before you want to do this, you want to disconnect the battery first.